Hollowman has topped out. We're just waiting for a ready from Hollow. Okay. Uh, uh, I'm popping into Hollowman's stream. Oh, and we have a ready from Hollowman.
Okay.
So we're going to have our countdown in just a second. And Ibar still looks ready. He looks pumped. And 3, 2, 1, pills. All right. Ibar already bopping to the beat. We don't know what he's listening to, but we can get that later. Unfortunately, I don't think he wanted to drop his first pill where he did end up dropping it in columns 2 and 3.
Yeah, a bit unfortunate that that move there by Ibar, but he put another one on top of that, so he's getting ready to just clear up that. He's not very happy about it because it's covering some of the blue that he didn't have much access a little bit ago, but he's about to clear that up.
Right. And the top of his board, lots of horizontal stuff going on there, which isn't necessarily the best thing up high. Meanwhile, it's given Hollow Man a bit of an opportunity to get a 10 virus lead, but has to deal with some stuff really far up. Notice him taking the drop time. So maybe Ibar has plenty of time to catch up.
Yeah, it's not a great border, but Holman unfortunately hasn't been getting a lot of red to bring that down with the rest of the board, so he's going to have to take some drop time, and I think that's another misdrop there now by Hollow Man.
Yeah, definitely. I think he probably wanted to put that directly on top of the red. Gives Ibar a chance to keep coming back. Had a really nice combo down the center of the board. Trying to make some decisions of where to put that blue red. Makes a good call in that corner. Would really love to see some blue yellow for him and for the center of this board, and he's starting to get it. So we'll see where this goes.
Ivar with a lack of red all around his board, as Hollow Man is already out of level 7. Level 6, I mean.
See, I'm not the only person who's, got the number trouble.
You play Dr. Mario, you have a number of problems.
I
There you
know.
go.
So Ivar again had a little bit of a misdrop in the center there. You see that blue red out at a 151. Not the kind of time that we want to see from Ivar, but he's got plenty of time to make this up. Meanwhile, there's only a 6 virus lead for Hollow Man. A little bit deceptive because you see that Hollow Man's already got plenty of pill halves on his board.
Yeah, it's just that right side, the column 8 is a bit crowded. It's also alternating between only two colors. It's not terrible because it's all doubles, but yeah, it has to be taken care of. And well, double pills would be very nice, but he's going to just start stacking some stuff to clear that up.
Yeah. Uh, Ibar had some great tuck play a second ago in the center of the board with some blue red, but now he's got a blue yellow situation again. And so it's going to be tough to use red, but it looks like he's doing some setups, some good setups with that. Look at that nice drop combo, blue into the red.
Yeah, and clearing that blue in column 6 made it so he didn't have that many blues all at once, and it's possible to use more variety of pills.
And Hollow Man out at a 257. Great time out of level 7.
Yeah, Ivar needs some blue help still. That blue yellow is going to be very nice. Almost no drop time there. Still needing the blues, and he wisely uses that blue side, not the yellow one. But and probably here, okay, he's going to get a lot of blue, so that's helpful. And yeah, he's thinking probably about that blue yellow that he used the other way around. But
Yes,
he gets out of
there
there
he
at
is.
735 at 335.
One thing we talk about a lot in this game is prioritization. When you have those pill halves coming, if you have an option to put it on one virus or another, where do you put it? And so some of those moves he might have prioritized a little bit better, but he's out. Meanwhile, Hollow Man up by 7 viruses again, but the board is looking pretty clean. That left-hand side a little bit choppy, but making good progress. Needs a lot of red.
Meanwhile, Ivar had a couple of misdrops with those red yellows, and actually it was in a worse situation, but he manages to at least to get them together so they can be cleared eventually. Also, well, Ivar before in level 7, he could have prioritized it differently, but there's really some situations where it's not that easy to realize what's the color you should pick, and sometimes it's just a flip of the coin, and sometimes you win the flip, sometimes you lose.
Yes, definitely. That's that whole RNG situation. Fingers crossed it works out for me tonight. Meanwhile, Hollow Man working on a very red board. Notice that one blue is the only non-red thing, and it is buried. Has some horizontal opportunity right here, takes it, but just has to hold out and not fill the board too too much with all this garbage. Have to find a great place to put anything that's not red.
And Ivar trying to figure out a way to clear those last viruses there in the corner. That double was very nicely placed there, just waiting for everything to drop down one level, and it was just going to be set up as he's out at 519 and taking over Hollow Man's advantage.
Yeah, and again, Hollow Man was ahead by quite a bit, time-wise, and now you see how RNG can treat someone, just needs those reds, and
Yeah,
hope
and he's going.
and it's gonna
Okay, at
get
least
him.
he got two. Yeah, it's always awful when you see that double and you cannot split it and put it in two viruses that are very separate in your board.
And meanwhile, Ibar's off to a great tear in this level 9, made some really great combos to clear out the right-hand side of the board. Needs a lot of blue and yellow, um, but is making it work. I think he's gonna make some moves horizontally at the bottom of the board with this blue-red. Yeah, there he goes at the bottom.
Yeah, he already had that set up, well visualized, and he got the two pills that he needed. Yeah, he just went for it, and it worked out exactly as he was planning.
Meanwhile, not too far behind is Hollow Man. 5 virus deficit at the moment. Um, he's got a lot of yellow on this top line. Not a lot of use for that blue red that he's been dropping down. So he's just got to think about how to place the stuff he doesn't need so that it can drop down just like those blues did to the bottom.
And Ivar trying to get some yellow. I think he needed that red yellow, and of course it comes just one pill too late, and he had to create some garbage there on the left side. Holloman with the same situation. He doesn't have a lot of yellow, and he might want to actually prioritize opening up that left side. That double could have helped there, but he decided something else.
Now, Ibar is up, just needs a couple more yellows to finish this level. So far, cooperating, but does not get that slide. He might be holding out. Ah, gets the double yellow to end at a 7-16, taking the first game.
Yeah, with that move there at the end by Ivar is to pair up those two yellows. It's more efficient. He did get a double yellow eventually, but you don't want to rely on the game giving you that pill in order to clear out.
Yeah, that was a great move. And Hollow Man finishes just 16 seconds behind at 7:32. So good times for both players, and would have been a really tight match if RNG had just cooperated a little bit earlier.
It was that level 8 for Hollow Man that really gave him trouble, and it's not Hollow Man's uh, fault. It's just how the game plays sometimes.
Mhm. So we've already got a ready from Ibar, ready for game 2. And Hollow Man is going to top out here and ready up. And we have readies from both players. Game 2, if Ibar wins, he goes on to round 2. And obviously, if Hollow Man wins, we have a game 3 and our countdown.
Right, and we're off both of them. Well, they're off more close to each other than last time. So we see. Oh, a very nice move there by Ivar with that T.
Excellent. And a nice tuck also in column 6. Now there's stuff up very high on the board, but this double yellow will chop it down very nicely. Not a lot of space for blue right now. Meanwhile, Hollow Man tucking underneath as well. Hopefully going to take. Well, I was really hoping for that lightning bolt in 7 and 8, but luckily red and yellow are cooperating for Hollow Man right now.
Yeah, he doesn't have a lot of red of blue available, and he's not getting those pills. So yeah, something that you rarely see the game actually giving you the colors you need.
Right. This is Dr. Mario apologizing, something he rarely does. And so there's a two virus advantage for Hollow Man, but the board looking very, very good provided that that yellow comes. Nice flipping to go underneath with that red.
Meanwhile, Ivar trying to find ways to play with these pills. He doesn't have any blue left, and well, he hadn't been getting much of it. He actually got also a lightning bolt in the way, and this is going to bring down his number of viruses to 2, and he's probably going to go for the horizontal. There you go. He's setting it up. Mm, yeah, this is not exactly the order that you want because he was going to take more drop time. As both of them out at 135.
Yeah, they had, Ibar had that drought and managed to make it work, whereas Hollow Man had some really good luck, and then it sort of ran out towards the end of the level. So they're tied right now. Hollow Man's board a little flatter at the beginning of this level, but it looks like Ibar is really setting up these combos. Notice nice triple drop there.
A Holloman with a bit of garbage there on column 5, but there was no other way to play with some of the pills he was getting. Uh, you would love to have those two colors in columns 4 and 5 the other way around, but he manages to clear it up, and now it's pretty clean.
Meanwhile, Ibar really needs red. Notice he's setting up for some really good stuff if he can get that red to go in column 5. I'm wondering if he's going to use this here and take the garbage. He does. Really nice drop combo. He's not a fan though.
Yeah, you always want to have the right peel in order to set up what's below, but it's better to take the combos when you have a pill that kind of works. Otherwise, you might even just mess it up later. Oh, and
Ooh.
as I say that he messes up a setup there, but he's brought it down. It's just that column 3 that has a lot of blue, or has a blue on top.
Mhm. So his endgame is a little bit tied up. Meanwhile, Hollow Man struggling with this red yellow situation, but just things are starting to appear. I'm not sure if that red yellow in columns 2 and 3 was a misdrop, but it this will make it go much more easily.
Yeah, he's gonna have to drop down those reds. Unless he got a double red there, he wasn't going to be able to make it. Oh, and the double red, of course, comes around.
And there he is. It drops down with a combo at about 342. So these players are still really evenly matched. Ibar has only been able to clear 3 viruses so far, but has a lot of really nice combo setups on this level 8, John.
Yeah, and he brings down their 6 more viruses. He's out of red, however, and that's something he should be worrying about right now.
Yeah, yikes. I mean, he can use this red in the center and drop it down, but uh, yeah, he doesn't
It's
need it.
very blue.
Yeah, and he's not happy. I think he lost his rhythm a little bit there. You can see it on his face.
And that will happen when those pills don't come around. But you just have to pull through.
But really nice cross there to clear out the center of that board. Still needs a lot of blue yellow. Meanwhile, Hollow Man's has two nice combos on top of each other. Gets the first one with the red yellow side by side, and gets the blue yellow just a pill too late, but has a lot of great setups to finish this level pretty cleanly.
It's just opening up that right side. He's going to set up for the horizontal. Yeah, that way he doesn't have to wait for the pills to come. In order that double gets used in a better way, and he's going to get the yellow and be out at 507. As Ivar is waiting for some blue and yellow help.
But look at this, Ibar has really cleaned up his situation. This board doesn't have a lot of extraneous stuff on it, and he's out at a 518, looking like he's feeling a little more comfortable with the situation.
Right. He's going to set up for that horizontal. It's going to create a little bit of garbage, but that blue red is going to clear it up. It also cleared up some stuff that could have helped, but perhaps it was a nicer for him.
hmm We've got 27 to 34 advantage Hollow Man. Didn't have the problem that he had going into level 9 with the bad RNG last time. So he's setting up a lot of combos. Look at this, garbage free at the moment.
Meanwhile, Ivar there with a nice correction. He was about to set up something in column 2 and 3, and that was incorrect, and he manages just to tuck it to one side. There, well, I feel that Ivar's board right now is very nice. Has a lot of doubles there at the bottom, so it might be a quick end for this.
Definitely. And Hollow Man does have some doubles at the bottom. There's a lot of horizontal going on, and the possibility that there could be a lot of garbage, particularly on the yellow side. But notice, nice dropping the red down. Only has one red left and can take it out horizontally if he wants, or use the blues to drop it down.
Also, very double friendly there with those blues. As he has already set up everything, it's just a matter of when the blues are going to come.
Ibar has had the opportunity for the red T that he wanted at the bottom of the screen several times, didn't quite put it together, but still has the opportunity and has a nice drop with those, takes out the yellows horizontally there. Let's use the double red for that T, Ibar. Sweet tea!
There you go. There's another sweet tea for you. Holloman needs now a double blue in order to bring that, or brings it down into parts. That's also a way to go. Still lacking the blue on his board.
Oh, and Ibar is out at a 725, just and a smaller margin, but Hollow Man gets a 732 again. Very consistent.
Yeah, very close match here, but I would say that RNG did play a big part in this. I mean, it's not to say that our players are not great, but well, you could see that RNG did bring the balance to Ivar. But hey, it's the game that we play.